Hey my friend, today I'm going to show you how to get your Max Easy Terrain onto into AppGameKit or AGK so you can get your landscapes onto mobile phones or do whatever you want with them in AGK. So let's get started. I will just fire up Max Easy Terrain. Just want to mention for the AGK users that Max Easy Terrain is Windows only, so you will not be able to run it on Linux or Mac. So here we are. First, let's just disable the trees and the grass. We don't need that. And then I'm not sure if you know how all this works, but there's a lot of videos you can check out on my YouTube channel about it. We can just try to make random terrain here. It should be a little higher in the middle there. Oops, I'm missing a zero. Like that, that's fine. Then let's set some textures we like to use, that's fine. Use field grass and grass here, and we could select some. I think I will take this one again and then place it so at the top of the mountains we get these like that. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, perhaps we should raise it a bit like that, and then perhaps add some snow at the top. Lower, oops. So we have some snow at the top of the mountain. That's great. So let's just check out. This is looking fine. That's a pretty nice Iceland. So yeah, you can make really many different types of landscapes, and all of them are Portal generated, so you can just play around with all the parameters. There's so much you can do. Okay, now let's see how we get this into AGK. But first I think we should make some paths and roads. They are also working, so let's over here we can make a path. Let's make a path. And what you do is draw a new path. We'll just make a quick one so we don't have to waste too much time on this. You can use a lot of time on this, painting all these passes and roads, and just going to smooth it. Also in the Y, like so. Then we choose texture we like to use for the roads. We'll just take this one and set it to around, we could say 400, the size of it, and create it. So we have a path here that our player can follow. For whatever mission you have with them, you can do this, and we can then try to make a path over here where we use a mesh to make a real road. So we draw it here. Just do something like this. I'm not sure how this is going to look, but let's just try that. Smooth it up so it is perfectly rounded corners. Smooth the Y so it goes down into the cliffside. Choose a texture we want, the size of it. Let's make this 500 wide. Then create a path. Here we go. Here we have our roads. Perfect. Then make it a mesh, like so. You can see it's not closed, so we need to close it. Close mesh. So we have a perfect textured mesh of a road. We can just set the UI scale here so we can see the lines. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, now let's try to get this into AGK. So what we need to do first is I will just save it so we can work on it later. AGK test. So, and then what we need to do is export the height maps as a 16-bit raw Little India height map. This is this button. So we click this. We have something called terrain test though, so we will just override that like so. So now the terrain is in for AGK. Now we need to save the road, the mesh road. So we go to parse, have it here, and the save mesh as obj. We got just call it AGK road, override it, and then we are going to make a base color map. We need that because when you're going to have such a large terrain on your mobile phones, it needs to be really fast. So for texturing, we use a base color map. That's the fastest way you can render terrain. So let's switch to base color map, and here it will generate a base color map. You can see it makes everything flat here, so it will match perfectly with the terrain later when we get it into AGK. So we just take a screenshot of this and paste it into your favorite image program, and then you can see we need to stay inside the black line like so. So we cut this out, copy and paste this new image, and then we just resize it to, well, we just take 1K. It should be a power of 2, so 24 by 1024 is power of 2, so that's 1K, so that's fine. And then we're going to save it. So I just will save it in here and call it base color map. Yes. So now we have the terrain, the base color map, and our roads. And now we are going to also produce just go out of restore mode here, so we are back. We're also going to produce a low poly version of this, so you can see how that will look. So I'm going to, well, we can try to change some of the colors for the low poly version. So here we could set it to, yeah, like that, and like that. So we have some mud, remove some of the drawing on the slopes, because in low poly it looks better if you have some clean cuts between the textures. We can make it perhaps go down a little, like so. Yeah, I think that's fine. So let's convert that to a low poly mesh. You can do that down here. Just click low poly mesh and wait a second. Here you go. You can see, because it's so low poly, we can't see our path, and that is because the path is smaller than the low polar size. You can see it here. But anyway, we can just let's see. We can try to decrease this, the size of the polygons. Now it's 31K. That's fine with us. So in the past, we will just remove the mesh, and then we will make it larger, the pass larger, perhaps 1500. Correct place. It need to be okay. Okay, that's fine. It's just a demonstration, so we do the same with this one. Yeah, let's just use those textures. You see on the other side that was better. Yeah, perhaps a little larger. No, like that. So it's close and you can walk it, even if it's so low polo. Anyway, let's also get this into AGK. So you can see how we can have, you can both generate low polar and normal terrain. So let's go back and export low polar mesh. And then it will say if you want to use vertex color or the base color map. And we are going to use a base color map because AGK don't support vertex colors. But so you have to say no to this. And then we will say it as AGK object, this one, and override it. Then we go over, and now we need to generate a new base color map. Oops, like so. And we copy it, same way. And like, oh, I will not. Well, it don't have to be so precise, but the more precise it is, the better it will look. So stick inside the black border like that. Copy and paste like so. And let's also scale this one to 1K, yeah. And save as. And we just call it AGK's OPJ.png, so like so. Now let's see. Here we have all our. Oh, I'm just going to my Patreon folder, AGK and Max to ET and media. So we copy these files we just created, base color, AGK road, Jupes, and our raw terrain. Copy it. Override all, like so. And we should now be able to load it into AGK. I made a small AGK program you can use that has a special shader for mobiles and will allow you to set scale everything so it fits inside AGK. So we can just try it. You can see I use the same names, so we should just be able to run it. Let's see if it can find out. And yeah, here we have our new terrain. You can see it looks very different in the AGK because it scaled down to allow you to get it to run on mobile phones. But it looks okay. And you see we have our path over here. I'm not sure why we didn't get our road. Let's just check if I made some kind of spelling mistake. What did I call it? AGK road. Oh, it's below the, okay. Well, we need to adjust that. Let's just do that. Where have it? AGK roads is not perfectly fit for this size, so it's just at what was it, 30 or something around that. Yeah, and here we have our road. It needs to be a little higher, like that. Yeah, you might have to set the Y position of the road so it matches perfectly. You can see here we have it. It needs to be lowered a little, I can see, but that's fine. It's just a test. So you can see you can have mesh roads inside AGK also. And then let's try to see the low polar version. I just placed it over here, and there you have it. The low polar version and how it looks in AGK. When you save it as a low polar version, it has a special setup that converts. If you look at these triangles, it converts them and make all the triangles have hard-coded normals, so they're always equal, so there's no interpolation between them. That's why AGK can show it as a low polar model. That it can look really great, the low polar stuff you make. So yeah. So that's how you can get your max easy terrains into AGK and ready for your next mobile game. Yeah, we need this to be a little lower, but okay. So, until next time, have a great day.